one is real talk. If you haven't lived it, you damn sure can't talk about it. Now that's the ladies of Madison Avenue. Now let's talk.
Hi, I'm Shantae, and we want to welcome you back to another episode of the Ladies of Madison Avenue. But before we get into today's conversation, I'm going to introduce the cast. We have Moni, Isis, Ali, Marilyn, Sage, and we have a special guest on our panel today, Tony from Brooklyn.
Yes, Brooklyn in the house.
Today's topic is successful and single. Successful women not being able to find a mate or a good man. So, not necessarily a good man, but a mate. But we're going to start off the conversation with Tony, and I want to just find out, what do you think on the topic about that?
Basically, with successful women, I noticed that a lot of females tend to, as they climb that ladder, they look beneath them and keep people beneath them, and they don't want to bring people up. So now the people surrounding them are usually all married or all involved with somebody. So basically, you're going to end up single. And then it's the environment. They got single friends who are just more like catty, or just basically telling them, like, you know, you don't need a man, or you don't, what you need a man for? You independent, you're strong. And then they mix the word strong up with, like, being ignorant, or being like to a level to the point where no man can talk to you or disagree with you.
So do the men feel intimidated and they're scared to approach
That's
them?
what strong is. See, feel that you being strong intimidates us. No, it don't intimidate us.
Not at all.
We understand that you're a strong, powerful woman. However, we don't want you belittling us, and that's where the problem is.
So when you say, but you keep us beneath, what did you mean by that exactly?
How many successful women, you know, see a man, let's say making $100,000. How many successful women see a man making like probably like 40,000 and just be like, you know what? He has the potential to make 100, so I'm gonna bring him with me.
Plenty of women.
Okay.
Who? Because obviously y'all single, so there ain't plenty of women.
Oh!
You getting ugly. Wow.
We were talking about
Obviously, that's what I'm saying about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Successful women are really pulling a man up the ladder with them. Usually when they get there, it's like, oh, well, I made it. I got
That
my
is
money.
not.
I don't agree with you on
That's
that.
not the
I don't agree
case.
with you on that.
All right.
Not at all.
So why y'all single?
Who told you we were single?
The question is, why is successful women single? Are y'all talking to successful women to get with them? No, we are. So of course we could tell you why they single.
Church.
But there are more
That's your
men,
opinion.
more men to women. It's a 12-to-1 ratio right now. So you're already cutting out a big pool anyway.
That's
so
an
when
excuse
we get to a
that
certain
y'all
level, it's
using.
not an excuse.
Like, I could say, oh, well, there's more ignorant black women out here. That's an excuse you're using. There's very good, beautiful black women out here. Stop using that as an excuse.
But the fact that you still outnumber
He's getting away from the
It
question.
doesn't matter if you outnumber us. The fact is that, why are you single?
We're single because of brothers on the down low, because brothers don't want to be faithful, because brothers can't deal when you tell them you need to work, you need to be able to be a man and handle the household.
Yeah, but that's
So
not a good man.
income,
That's a bad
I'm
man.
still speaking. So income is just one thing, but when you don't bring anything to the table, that's another.
Why are you attracting that type of man? 'Cause
There's
I don't
so
know
many of you out there, my goodness.
I don't know anybody
There's
like
so
that.
many of them.
Those are the bad men. Why are you surrounding yourself with them?
I'm not
You're only a
surrounding
product of
myself
your
with the bad
environment.
men. When I walk
can't
down the
speak
street, the majority of the brothers that I see kind of resemble you.
because they.
And it's a little rough.
What does that mean?
That just means that
See, that's what the problem is with successful women. Y'all go by what y'all look. You didn't talk to me not a
What
day
y'all look.
to understand, like, is this guy, maybe he's in the street walking, but you never know if I have a house or I'm educated or anything. You're not trying to get past that. Y'all just trying to, oh, he's walking. I don't want nothing to do with him. He ain't on my level.
that's not true.
No,
I agree with that to a certain extent.
I understand,
because
but you understand what she just said.
we
She just
tend
said,
to be
as I
moody
walk
and
down the
picky
street.
I have no
to
problem with you walking.
men
That means
a
you're
lot.
No,
fit.
you're saying as I walk.
I want you to be able to walk.
But
Carry
the
me.
topic is, The topic
Be
is,
fit.
as I walk down the street, I see guys like you. What does that mean? You know,
Well, I'm saying.
I take care of my child. I'm very faithful, very loyal.
To
You
who?
understand? To myself and my family.
There you go.
Oh, so you're married?
No, I am not.
You said my family. You have a child and
Yes,
you
I have
don't.
a do. Me
and
my
you're not
child's
married.
mother is separated.
Oh,
But I still
Something
respect
you
her as
did.
my child's mother. Will not disrespect her in any way.
okay.
'Cause that's my child's mother. But
don't think
on
we
the
asked
flip
all
side,
that.
successful women tend to see like men that's beneath them as unapproachable. Like, you're not even on my level, so why am I talking to you for?
I don't know if any of my friends that say, you know, oh, he's beneath you, don't deal with him.
All right,
The
how about the
complaints
two
that
nice
my
factor?
friends have are that I seen him out, he's cheating. Are you sure that he's totally into you? Or you know, those are the issues.
So
It's
that's
not a
the
matter
case.
of he
Why you
doesn't
keep
make enough
attracting guys
money.
like that?
There you go.
Why are you making this personal? We're just telling you.
I'm just saying that successful woman, you're asking us why you're single. You're saying, well, I keep attracting guys that's, these guys dirty, they bummy, they keep cheating, they this, that, and the third. Why are you letting them get to that level as in the relationship status? Now, if you meet a guy, usually the guy that's approachable or whatever, you'll be like, he's too nice, and he falls into the friendship zone. You never take him seriously. You ever had a guy that's too nice and you didn't just want to deal with him?
Not
because
at
he's too
all.
nice?
No.
Anyone of y'all ladies had it? No, it's no, right?
Not at all.
Now it's
We
no, right?
welcome niceness.
Now it's no.
We welcome
Everybody
niceness.
had a guy that was just too nice that's in the friendship zone. Change your heart. Change your heart.
Exactly.
Mature and then
Yes. Now, when you're younger, while you were maturing at 42, you're supposed to be maturing at 25.
No. 25?
Yes, because at the end of, all right,
You don't mature
at 25, you don't
I'm
even know
talking
what
about-
you want.
Exactly.
that's certain
You're
people.
still- okay.
It's a lot of people who married for over 40 years. They got married when they was 20.
Okay, and they went.
They
through
wasn't
whatever
married
they
at
went through.
50.
We don't know what they went through or
Yeah,
what,
but
what happened in
they
their
still respected the
relationship.
covenant of the marriage, and they loved each other and went through that problem. You're gonna have problems in every relationship.
Okay, but you
Calm down.
25 nowadays.
It's no, you know what it is? It's not the fact that it's different time, it's different household. Because I know a lot of households that still have that time
But
in
you
it.
said at 25 women should be
Mature.
mature. So then we have to wait
Both
for you men
women
to
and
become
women
mature because
should be
that,
mature.
Women
that's
and
not
50
for men?
Yeah.
No. When you come out of college or you come out of a high school, a certain age, you make your mistakes when you're a teenager. There's no reason why you should be past 25 to 35 still playing around going to clubs.
Well, you should tell that
Oh
to some
my
of your brothers.
goodness. Thank you.
We do that all the time. But that's what I'm saying. We do that all
I
the
can't
time.
believe
But
you
what
said
about the
that.
successful woman? Are y'all
25,
saying that to each
35, you
other?
can't go to a club.
We don't do that.
Stop.
We're not in the club searching.
No,
Exactly.
it's not club searching. It's the point that, like, y'all are heading up to these clubs, so you're surrounding yourself with basically negativity guys and negativity people in certain environments. So why is it that y'all single is confusing to y'all
But at 40,
when we're talking
not
to y'all?
we're not in the clubs running around trying to
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not.
All right then.
in the
You know why?
Exactly.
Because y'all tired of being single and y'all staying home now.
There's other activities to do besides club.
Tired of being single, y'all realize y'all biological clock is ticking, and y'all want to go home, and y'all want to stay home, y'all want to hug.
Tony, be quiet.
That biological.
He is a hot mess.
There are a lot of men that are intimidated, and I don't care what.
Exactly.
I can't put numbers on it, but I find it hard to believe you're gonna tell me that no men are intimidated by a woman that's more successful.
No,
than
because y'all done put society as in like all do you hear on TV is like, oh, a strong woman. A strong woman is one who put a man's down.
Oh my goodness.
That's the way.
That's
I'm
not
not saying it's
true.
true. Now there's a difference between what's true and what society portrays.
That's what
we
they
all know
portray
that.
us as.
But that's what society portrays. And there's no good woman that's coming on prime time teaching these girls how to be women.
Preach, brother,
It's
tell
always
me.
golden. What's this stuff? This reality TV show stuff? The
Real
tranny
Housewives of
Tyler
Atlanta.
Perry
That's
and
what
his
they watch. All these
nonsense.
successful women.
Yeah, like it's
VH1.
just crazy the
They
way
wanna live that lifestyle.
way
It's
y'all
definitely-
these teaching these young. We can't teach women how to be a woman. We can teach them how to think like a man. We need these mothers and these beautiful women and be strong and teach these women to grow up and become women. They're not doing that. They're sitting there.
Are you really that slow? You cannot be that slow.
Yeah, but it's the same thing on the flip side. What I explained to.
Exactly.
But how we doing that? But 90%.
How are you doing it?
Yeah.
90% of the men that's trying to do that is y'all turning these kids against their fathers.
Oh my goodness! Wait a minute. How can you turn? No. How can you turn a child against their father when the father's not present? When the father's, I'm still speaking. When the father's not present or not doing what he's supposed to do as a man, they end up doing that to the children themselves. Thank you.
Won't come around. That you come.
We don't come around. We can't come around.
No, you're talking about your own personal situation.
What about the ones that choose not to come around?
Yeah. Angry black man.
Last time I checked, there's no bad men that's on child support. They don't care. They'll lose their job and then work off the books. A good man's going to go to court, go to his cases, and fight for his
A good man wouldn't have to pay child support. A good man, exactly.
We're off the topic.
Exactly.
The topic
A
is
good man wouldn't have to pay child support. He would not have to because he's there providing and doing what he's supposed to do for his family. Women, child support, the system is there because men choose not to do what they're supposed to do. Okay, and child support is not
there.
Why is it there? Because the brother's like, yeah. That's why it's there.
It is impossible.
Excuse you? Fall back.
So let me understand this, right? You never met a woman that had a guy who didn't want to be with her, and he used the child against him.
We are not those women. You're talking about some chicken head you used to mess with.
But the topic is a show.
No. Successful.
I'm telling you, all right, basically going off the topic anyway. My queen. We're going off the topic.
He did.
We're going off the topic. Yeah, we're going off the topic anyway. Just because she's just throwing me off with the, she's going this way.
Don't cry, boo-boo.
Hold strong.
We are talking.
Man up.
We are the ones talking to the single, successful woman. That's what we're talking to.
You are really.
So how are you?
Exactly.
We need to find that.
Thank you.
What y'all said successful women are. Successful women are the ones that high in the corporate ladder, as you just explained, right? I'm going by the way she explained. I'm just going by the way that she explained the topic.
What is it to you?
What do you consider right?
She said, what is it to you?
But to me, a successful woman is just one who loves her family and loves her man and loves herself. So that's success to me. You don't have to make money because you
bring your little brother here today.
Like you
I wasn't.
in the bathroom.
About bringing a person up. You can bring a person up with love and
yeah, but that's the point.
No, but wait. You said something about bringing a person up when a female gets up to a certain level.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, you're talking monetary.
No, I'm talking about a particular type of females. I'm not talking about all females. Now, my terminology of success, like you said, you see how other people's terminology of success is different. Now, with them single people, we're talking about single people that's making like $100,000 a year. That's what majority of successful people they quote unquote talk about. We're not talking about, you know, me and you are discussing right now where I'm on the same page with you. You know what I'm saying? Because every man want to come home to a woman to rub his back. You know what I'm saying?
So
especially
you're
us.
a good woman, not a successful woman. You're
That's the whole point. Now,
woman.
a successful woman, just because she's successful doesn't mean she's good. Like I told you outside, you could be a knucklehead making $20,000. Just because you got a $100,000 raise, you're still a knucklehead.
But status is status.
Exactly my point.
If there's a male out there making $100,000 a year, the only reason that, and I'm going to personalize, the only reason that he doesn't want to, the only reason that he'll bring somebody up that may be making less than him is because she's eye candy. So now she's up there to you may not be making that
yeah, now she doesn't look like us.
Trophy wise.
Right. Now she doesn't look like us. She looks like something else.
I saw
she looks like Barbie,
like 20. Because they're eye candy.
Yeah, but I saw a lot of these shows, these reality shows, and they're
not reality.
What is real talk? If you haven't lived